Hey everyone, my name is Nathan, I'm one of the developers of Yeeps, and if you didn't know, I also write the music you hear on the radios in-game. But our next major update is going to change that forever. You see, we've always loved that Yeeps is a game that celebrates player creativity and community-made content. So we decided to take that to the next logical step, and allow you all to add your own music officially into Yeeps. For the next 10 days, we are hosting a community music contest, where anyone can submit their own original music for players to use on their maps. And as a bonus to celebrate this whole contest, I thought it'd be cool if I shared a few of the secrets that I've snuck into my music in Yeeps. That way you can know a bit more of what was going on in my head when I was writing those songs. So, let's get right into it. The first Yeeps song was, of course, the Suburbs track. For this song, I made it a challenge to include two very different instruments. First was an electric guitar, as a kind of reference to those early 2000s rock songs. And a music box to evoke the feeling of both lullabies and a casual sleepover. Put together, my goal with this song was to write something that felt like it could be a nostalgic throwback to just being a kid. Next up was the snow theme, which took me a lot of tries. Eventually, I settled on this crystal-sounding instrument, with a lot of reverb to make it sound like it was in a cave. My favorite part of the song is definitely the second half though, which I actually got a friend to help me with. These descending chords just feel so calming to me. That and this weird choir thing I did during the beat drop. This one might be my favorite. Then came the ocean theme, which I remember writing on a road trip. This one I based on the island map, and I wanted to have two phases. The first that matched the chill vacation feeling of being on this beach shore, and the second that worked with the mysterious underwater atmosphere created by those glowing corals. That second half was really important to me, because I was really excited to see swimming added to Yeeps, and I wanted the music to match the vibe of being underwater. Then last but not least was the fantasy theme, though I'll get to the bonus tracks in a bit. This one was a ton of fun. I didn't want to do the typical medieval thing, so I looked back at a bunch of my favorite animated TV shows that I feel like captured that kind of magic and mystery feel. Something about these echoey bells I feel like captures a big part of it. I did end up taking a lot of liberties with this one though, especially in the middle, because I feel like it's not really a Yeeps song if it doesn't have a bit of a groove. Alright, now for a few bonus ones. The disco party track was definitely a weird one to work on, but my goal was to try and push beyond just disco and make it sound like a kind of mix between funk and weird electronic. And to capture that electronic feel, I actually snuck in a bunch of clips from our old alpha playtests, which you can hear if you listen closely. And yes, that last clip is from Steve hitting his hand while trying to fly. Not sure if Steve knew that was in there. The Halloween track was one that I just kind of wrote as I went. I basically just stared into the monster's face and tried to figure out what it wanted from me. And that led me to this creepy bell sound. Then I tried to imagine the tension rising as you were being chased by the monster and, well, we ended up with this. And lastly, the wishlist track. What I ended up doing was using this kind of soft synth to capture the feeling of falling snow. Then I tried to add this sort of lo-fi inspired beat to make it feel kind of homey. And then, because it was a big end of the year celebration, I tried to add an instrument from every Yeeps song I'd added up to this point. You can hear the Halloween bass right here. These pads from the underwater section of the ocean theme play here. The kind of crystal sounds from the snow theme play here. And of course, the Suburbs music box is right here. And that's a little bit about every Yeeps song so far. I can't wait to see what gets added to the community music contest, and it'll make it possible to add even more variety and atmosphere to your maps. Instead of just hearing my music, you'll be hearing music from players all throughout the Yeeps community. One more reminder that submissions close on May 5th, so if you want to join and become a part of Yeeps itself, now's your chance. Join the Discord using the link in the description. All the details of how to submit are going to be there. See ya!